It's not fair, you know. The church has so many clever means of raising revenue. The most endearing is the plenary indulgence, paying to ransom poor grandmama's soul from purgatory. And people are grateful to pay.
His Majesty trivializes the power of holy intercession.
I'm speaking of the power to collect money. If I need revenue, I must levy taxes, and people complain.
His Majesty can collect revenue by force. The Church can collect only through faith.
Ah, but it is you who wield the sharper sword. I can only frighten them with prison. You can frighten them with...
As His Majesty's spiritual advisor, I would caution the King against feeling too competitive with the Church.
Surely His Majesty does not mean to disparage our tax-collecting efforts. Considering the endless war, the loss of taxable land, the slaughter of taxable men, and the cost of an army that depletes our resources while lacking the will to fight, I think we do rather well.
I cannot stand that woman's laugh. Have her removed.
Why don't you shoo away all of these overcoiffed toadies?
Because of my body warmth, and this room is so drafty.
What did I do? Why us?
This way. Sorry, ladies. Thank you.
Wait. Not you.
From Sir Robert de Baudricourt, with salutations and fealty to His Majesty Charles VII.
Well, well. De Baudricourt has sent us the Maid of Lorraine. Not precisely from Lorraine, but close enough to keep her in the hunt. I've tried the Maid of Lorraine ploy before. I've even recruited a few candidates myself. But it's never worked.
You will, of course, not receive the latest candidate.
And why not?
The Church has little tolerance for self-proclaimed icons.
Yes, but it's de Baudricourt who makes the claim. The girl's position on the matter is quite unknown to you, dear Bishop. Perhaps I will see her.
As His Majesty's Church-appointed spiritual advisor, I advise His Majesty not to take lightly the advice of his Church-appointed spiritual advisor.
And as His Majesty's military advisor, I have always opposed the Maid of Lorraine tactic. Toying with people's fantasies is a tricky business.
But what if this one's credible? De Baudricourt endorses her, and he's no fool. If she wears the part well, the people might rally, the troops might rally. Even I might rally. We could finally budge from this giant chamber pot and go where we belong. Raz.
She did come all this way. No sense being rude.
The esteemed Sir Robert de Baudricourt has sent us a girl he claims to be the Maid of Lorraine on a mission from God. But our eminent bishop rightfully insists upon proof. So, we will put her to the test in front of the entire court. Yes. Yes, you, La Trimoire, will be seated on the throne, and I shall be mingling with the assemblage. If she ferrets the true king, she will have proven herself divinely inspired.
His Majesty's, how shall I put it, boyish demeanor is legend. She'll spot you at once. And then?
And then... won't it be fun? Bishop, don't be so dreary. If nothing else, the crowd will find it miraculous. It will reinforce their faith in God. And what's wrong with that?
There may be no harm in seeing the girl.
Only the girl.
What is your name, child?
I am Joan d'Arc of Dormy, your worship. May I speak to the Dauphin?
And the last thing that you need to know about Joan of Arc, you need to know that Joan was found guilty by the church. Bishop Cochon put her on trial. He, partly because of jealousy, he thought she was a threat to the church, that she was a heretic, and so he put her on trial. They found her guilty, and she was burned alive at the stake. Not a fun way to go. The king, King Louis, the Dauphin, he was threatened by her because of how popular she was and the people were willing to follow her. So he betrayed her. And people did try to save her but couldn't get there in time. But she did end up dying, executed by the church because they thought she was a heretic and a little bit crazy because she claimed to hear voices.